Hey, bitch. So it used to be very hard for me to show emotion, to cry in front of people. I remember when I was in my first trauma rehab. I've been to 9 rehabs. That's not a flex. I'm just saying that because it showed how desperate I was, but also how much I wanted to heal and to get better. And I put myself in all of them. Like, no one put me in them. I chose to go. Now, if you don't know, not every rehab deals with trauma. They deal with the issue, with the addiction or the alcoholism issue. And you really have to find a place that does both, because you have to kind of like deal with it hand in hand. You can't just deal with one and not the other, because you're not really getting to the core of what you need to into. But I remember sitting in this first group in this trauma rehab, and the therapist said, "Why don't you tell us your story?" And so I started telling them my story, and I was about to cry, and I said, "Hold on. I have to give me a second because I don't want to cry." He goes, "Well, why don't you want to cry?" I said, "Because I don't want to see everyone to see me crying." And I held it back. And he goes, "The reason you cannot do that is because your heart and your mind are not connected. Once they get connected, then you'll be able to just release your emotions." It took me so long to understand that. It took me so fucking long to understand how to connect my heart to my mind. And I was finally able to do it after many sessions of different types of therapy, years of therapy. I'm finally at the point where I know that my mind is connected to my heart. And the reason that I could not connect my mind to my heart is because I had this brick wall around my heart. I was so used and abused, and I didn't want to trust anyone with my emotions. So in this trauma rehab, they made us do a body map. If you don't know what a body map is when you lay down, someone traces your body, and then you fill it with like pictures or art or words to express how you see yourself. This was my body map. I was shocked I actually saved pictures of this. I don't know why, but I have pictures of this because we're going back 8-9 years ago. So in my body map, I made sure that my body was laid like a unalive body. And then around here in the yellow, I put "Caution, do not enter." Looking back at this, it's kind of wild of how much I've changed since then. So around my heart, I put little pieces of brick around there, and at the bottom, it was slowly disappearing. But it was still very secure that no one can get in. At the top of it, I put a tombstone that says, "Here lies Eric from not letting go of his shame and guilt." And I'll do another video of how I was able to let go of that shame and guilt. Next to it, I put the shirt of insecurities. Keep it on at all times, because I do have body dysmorphia. I know the picture is blurry, but up here for my eyes, I put a picture of me when I was at my largest of 350 pounds, because that's how I saw myself. And then I lost a shitload of weight, and then my sexual assaults happened after I lost the weight, but I was still very self-conscious about my body. And so and to this day, I'm still very self-conscious about my body. So this was part of how I saw myself, that I always had to keep this shirt on so no one can see what I actually look like underneath my clothes. And right here, I put a barbell, or whatever it's called. I don't exercise, whatever the fuck it's called. Dumbbells or barbells? I don't know, whatever. And the masks there say shame and guilt on them, because those were the masks that I was always wearing. At first, I thought this body map was such a stupid fucking idea, but it was really a great way to step out of myself and really see how I looked at myself. Because then we would take it into our group and we would all dissect it a little bit. And not in a bad way, it would be like constructive criticism. If I did that body map today, I know it would look so different. It would look completely different except for the shirt. The shirt would stay the same. But that tombstone wouldn't be there. The weight wouldn't be there. The bricks around the heart wouldn't be there. The "Caution, do not cross," that might still be there, because I don't have a wall anymore. I have plexiglass, just so I can see who's coming and either let them in or don't let them in, because I can do that. So if you ever get a chance to do a body map, I highly suggest you do it. I do, but do it with a therapist, do it with someone who is qualified to help you navigate that body map. Much love, me.